Buenos tardes. Estoy aquí en Monte Albàn, cerca Oaxaca de Juarez. It was actually called. It's actually called Oaxaca de Juarez for Benito Juarez. He's kind of like the father of Mexico, or like the some say he's like the Abraham Lincoln of Mexico. But without further ado, let me show you something a little more badass. Monte Albàn. You know, based on all the views up here, I can see why the Zapotecas chose to build their society up here, man. And again, like, I've never really seen pyramids like this in my life. I'm just gonna walk around, show you guys the sites, kind of talk a little bit about what the hell I want to talk about. Check this out, man. Actually, one of my favorite things to do when I travel around, or even when I have friends who travel to places like far away lands, mystical, enchanting lands, is I like to collect rocks. I know that sounds kind of nerdy and maybe kind of lame, but I think it's cool because I literally have a piece of the earth with me. And something I did while I'm here is I actually got a piece of these stones, and now I have like a little small collection of rocks of all the places I went, and it's something that I can keep with me for the rest of my life as like a reminder, because I could buy like a little souvenir here, and believe me, dude, as soon as you park up here in Monte Albàn, you get bum rushed by motherfuckers trying to sell you souvenirs, and they have no shame. Like, they'll come right up to your car, try to sell you rosary beads and little, you know, carvings of you know, whatever, like, you know, Aztec gods or whatever, which is cool. But to me, instead of doing that, something that everybody has, I'd rather take a piece of this right here that's been here for almost 2,000 years. Look at this, man. God damn. So pretty. And again, as I always say, guys, this camera doesn't do it justice. Doesn't do it justice, man. Let's see here. What the fuck was I gonna say? Yeah, you know, I was gonna talk about perpetual procrastination. Perpetual procrastination. Meaning the cycle of procrastination, like you just keep on procrastinating, like the whole I'll do it tomorrow mentality. And since I've been making videos since I lived in Phnom Penh, you know, like I've been doing videos since June 2015, so I'm coming up on 4 years now of making videos, which is pretty cool. And I've traveled all over Cambodia to make them. I've traveled all over the United States to make them. I've traveled all over Mexico to make them. And you know, I don't do it for the money. I do it because I like it. But what's cool about my videos is that it inspires other people to quit their fucking lame ass job and save up money to go travel. You know, people they want to live vicariously through like a YouTuber or some kind of vlogger, or they watch these travel shows and they're like, man, I want to travel. And then they get old, they have kids, they have a family, and they're still living in the same fucking town they grew up in. You know, like a couple of weeks ago, I pulled an all-nighter. I'll be honest, I pulled an all-nighter, and I started going on Facebook and Instagram and like digging up people from my past. I was digging up people that I went to high school with, you know, in like Front Royal, Virginia, Winchester, Virginia, and in the Appalachian Mountains, because I grew up in the Appalachian Mountains. Very small towns, a lot of rednecks, inbreds, hillbillies, a lot of small-minded people, but occasionally a few cool people as well. And I was looking these people up, and I wanted to see like who stayed in these towns and got married and just didn't really evolve or do shit with their life, and then who moved somewhere, like who's doing bigger things, who's doing exciting things that a lot of these other people wish they could have done. And most people, they still live in that town, they got kids, they're fat as fuck, they're working for some, you know, paycheck to paycheck job. And listen, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. However, I am saying that there's something wrong with that if you dream about bigger things and you regret what you didn't do. And that's something that I say a lot. It's better to regret what you did than what you didn't do. Like, maybe it's good to regret moving to Cambodia or moving abroad than having the regret of not ever trying it. Does that make sense, man? So about perpetual procrastination, Guys, it's easy to save up your money. It's easy to make sacrifices when you have a goal in mind. And I'm here at Monte Albàn. If I would have never worked my ass off waiting tables, coaching kickboxing last summer, just outside of Washington, D.C., who knows where I'd be, man. You know, people like to leave like these stupid ass comments, or send me emails asking me how I make my money, as if I'm being supported by somebody, as if I'm getting handouts, as if I'm getting donations, and I never worked on my own to be able to be in this position now. And I just have to tell everybody, albeit it's none of your fucking business how I make my money, I will just say for the record, I make my money because I work for my money. Alright, I don't get support from anybody. The reason I'm in this position is because I work hard. I don't go out, I don't go blow my money at fucking bars. I don't blow my money on clothes and cars and all this bullshit to try to impress people that don't even give a fuck about me. Alright, I save my money because I have bigger things in mind. Like this. And it's gonna last me a very long time until I start working here in Mexico again. And I will be working in Mexico within the next couple of months, believe me. But right now I'm traveling, I'm enjoying myself, and I hope you guys can do the same. I wish you guys could smell what I'm smelling. I wish you guys could feel the sun. I wish you guys could feel the breeze right here in Monte Albàn. It's absolutely fucking gorgeous, man. I wish you guys could smell these dirty white fucking backpackers with dreadlocks that make no effort to speak Spanish. Anyways, guys, you know, it's easy to try to get the approval of others, of people that don't care about you, and then you wake up and you wonder where all your money is, you wonder where your dreams are, you wonder where you haven't, or why you haven't done anything remarkable in your life or anything worth talking about in your life. You're still living in the same fucking town you grew up in, living from paycheck to paycheck, because your family doubts you, your friends doubt you, you doubt yourself. Well, thankfully, I never really had that problem, at least not for long. So if there's anything I can say in this video to inspire anybody, man, don't seek the approval of others, because if you do that, you're the one that's imprisoned within yourself. You're the one that's gonna suffer, not them. Don't seek the approval of others just to keep them comfortable while you're miserable inside yourself. Does that make sense, man? Hey, check out this badass tomb. Oh, never mind. It's not a tomb. It's a fucking drainage pipe. Anyways, guys, look at this shit. I'm gonna keep pumping out videos with inspirational messages, talking about Mexico, talking about just stories in my life, talking shit, hopefully being funny along the way, inspirational along the way, man. Anyways, guys, alright, save up your money, quit your lame ass job, and move somewhere. Do something cool. Do something worth talking about. Do something that you can be proud of one day and inspire other people with, man. Anyways, guys, I've said enough. I've said enough. The soap opera's over. Relax. I'm just trying to make a point. You guys follow me on Instagram, DM me. I post pictures every single day of my travels here. That I don't post on YouTube, so you guys can kind of follow me that way as well. Follow me on Instagram, guys, and maybe I'll follow you too if your shit is worth following. My handle is @BraytonHoward. That'll be in the description box below. And as always, guys, my email address is nojokestriking@gmail.com. Bitches. And you guys can send me video ideas for the B-hole, fan questions, hater questions, whatever. I'll be happy to respond to it and possibly do a video on it. Keep it to 2 paragraphs or less, please. All that will be in the description box below. You can all go fuck yourself. Peace!